Hello everyone, I am the nurse and I'm going to read to you a very exciting story. It's called A Night Before Christmas. Christmas is coming up and the night before is always exciting for everyone. So in this story, it was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. And this is the house. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Can you see all the stockings on the chimney? The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. So here the children lying in their beds, thinking about all the nice things that they're going to eat and get the next day when it is Christmas Day. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. So here's Mama asleep and the daddy talking. He's the one who's telling the story. And they were just getting ready to sleep when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. So he went to look and see what was all that noise about. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. The moon was so bright it made everything look like it was day. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. And here is Saint Nick with the tiny reindeer flying above. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Dunder and Blitzen. To the touch of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Here's Saint Nick telling everybody, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop their coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and Saint Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. And here are the reindeer on the roof of the house. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney Saint Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. And here is Saint Nick with a whole bundle of toys. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of his pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. See Saint Nick with his white beard? He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. See the reindeer looking in? He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk. That's him. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, and to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. And that's them flying away. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Happy Christmas, everybody.